What's going on here? Hold on, let me just set this up quickly. Should be window capture. So there's my display. That should be enough. Let's just leave that display capture. Oh, okay, let's do this. I wonder what you guys are actually seeing here. I guess I should close this. Then I need the chat thing open. Hold on. How do I do this? There we go. Okay. They should give a nice view. Okay, I'll start in a bit. Let me just check on YouTube if this is looking okay. Yeah, it should be okay, I think. Alright, anyways. So I just woke up. And supposed to do the hard thing out of the way in the morning. Fuck it, let's go. And today I put the hard. This is the hard set. Like if you go to training, go to chess tactics, watch. He'll ask me, and I'm putting it on difficulty hard. Hopefully, I have it in me to do this. Resume against this. Black to blade. So we got a power balance square there, focal point there. King is kind of shut. So this could be something, and this could be something, but I can checkmate it. This is an interesting target. Right now the king is stuck on the back rank. So check. Well, I mean, after I take the pawn, king goes here, I have rook here, which seals the deal. So king would have to go there, I chase it up, that should be easy enough. Oh, but it's wrong. Oh, because queen blocks. Shit, okay, so let's see. What's the answer? Queen b4. Yeah, this is the hard setting. But I love this idea. This idea is so cool. Because I saw that queen is cutting off the square, king has nowhere to go up. So it can be back rank checkmated pretty much. So what's this? We need a rook back there, not the queen. So we just move the queen out of the way. Nothing really changes. Next move, setting up the rook there. So after this, he would have to play king b1 or something, or queen b1 or something. Well, I mean, queen has to guard the rook. So he has to play king b1 to keep the rook from coming in. Now what do I do? I'm curious what I do here. I'm not going to look at the moves given. Like what I would like to do is double up rooks, but I don't really have the time to do that because he goes on the back rank with queen e8. So even though they give us the first move, this shit right here is also very hard. What the hell do I do here? Okay, what I do like is queen a4 actually, because it sets up queen a1 checkmate threat and also covers the e8 square. And so let's say he takes care of the queen a1 checkmate threat. Let's say he goes king back to c1. Then I have rook e8 now, skewering the queen and rook. So I'm gonna win material there. Yeah, that's it. That's beautiful. Yeah, these are hard. These are seriously hard. I'm gonna struggle with these. Okay, what to play here? And I want to make it a half an hour, so it's we started at like 5:40, so yeah, go to 6:10. Anyways, what to play? We got power balance squared here. These are all like fo focal points for some kind of attack targets. All right, rook is unprotected. Black also has an attack going. Like rook check. Well, it's covered by the queen. This is always interesting, especially with an intermezzo. Like if he took my queen, I could take the rook first. And if he took the rook, king up somewhere. I guess there's nothing, but anyways. Like I'm tempted to actually just sack and then go queen h6 or something, or queen f6, and try to get into g7. Let's say rook takes, pawn takes, queen f6, let's say. Or queen h6, I cover that no, queen f6. Or check, king up to h2, yeah. Because after rook check, king h2, it's no queen checks. So I should seal the deal. Ah, but my rook will be hanging. If I take pawn takes and queen somewhere, queen can take the rook. Well, why not just set up an attack with like queen f6 right now, a quiet move. Queen f6. And then he has to go what, rook f8? Or queen h. The queen f3 is also deadly. No, they cannot. Queen f6. Queen f6, rook f8. My nose is killing. Thinking rook f7 there. Yeah, I'm thinking if queen f6, rook f8, there's rook takes f7. Because if rook takes, I have rook d8. Rook cannot go back. He's fucked. Pretty convincing. Queen f6, so rook f8 is not possible. He has no other way of guarding f7. So I'm going with that. I think that's the answer. No, wrong. Getting everything wrong here. What's the answer? It's this. But then I thought he has what was I thinking here? Yeah, I thought he just takes and then goes king up to h7. What does he want to take here? No, what the hell? I thought he would go stroke takes. And then king h7. I thought he's fine here. Now queen f6. Holy shit, that's powerful. So the idea is I wanted to go queen f6 first, but I ditched the possibility in one of those lines. Yeah, after rook here. Calculated this, but then I thought, well, look, he's gonna. Hey, morning. Let's tell this guy. Morning, Ashton. Let's put this back down. Whoops. 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 There we go. Yeah, so that this doesn't work, but the other line, if you do it the other way, then it actually works. Because now, yeah, shit. Anyways, next one. Okay, what in the world is going on here? So we have the king is kind of shut off on the back here. We got unprotected knight. And the king can potentially create a better mating net here by coming to d6, I guess. Bishop is doing a good job for now of stopping this pawn from coming down. Oh, Ashton, I just woke up, man. I work night shifts. I forget what time of day it is. Holy shit, 6 p.m. Okay, so if we check king, this comes up. That's no good. If I go king d6, he's gonna check me away with bishop e5. Okay, so also, what am I trying to do here though? Bishop check, king moves. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. You know what's interesting is I want to play king d6, but the bishop checks it away, so I can play pawn to g5. Then if pawn takes, I can go king d6 because the bishop would not be supported on e5. So g5 is actually devastating. But the thing is, even after g5 takes king d6, he still has king f8 running away. So I'm not sure about that. Like if, but I mean, it just looks good so far, so I would play it anyways. But let's say a king f8 check, king g7 check, king h6. The mating net is gone, but I know it has to be part of the answer. g5 takes king d6, king f8. What do I do there? Maybe just rook h7. I'm still setting up the checkmate. No, fuck. Oh, I check on f7 first. If king f8, rook f7 check brings him back into the fold, maybe. But I still don't see because fuck. Because then he couldn't go to g8 to have a discovery and pick up the knight. He has to go back to e8. But then there's still no. Yeah, and then that should be very close. Then maybe kick the knight or something, or no, move the rook somewhere. And then once I move the rook down the line, then any check, like for a bishop d7 check, will drive the king onto d8. And then that's a mating net. So I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, yeah, he made it easy. My plan was if you go into e8, then I would just draw the rook back along this line, and then set up bishop d7 check. But I'm not even convinced that that's because he also has the pawn coming down, so I'll have to look at this closer. I'm not actually sure what I would have done if king e8 instead. I just kind of evaluated that it should be something there. My plan was to move the rook down. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's see what he's saying. Maybe there. I think he gets mated. Okay. So I gotta figure out how though. The original plan was to play something like this, setting up bishop d7, but then I just realized, yeah, no, this should work. This should work still. Because now this is the threat. So I think it's okay. I'm gonna leave it at that, I think. Alright, next one. So we have the material count is pretty equal. What is called? So his king is kind of open on this diagonal, which means if my queen came here with force, this could be something. But then my king is also kind of feeling the pressure a little bit, like stuff like maybe this or something, or if he got on the dark squares somehow. So a lot of shit going on here. This is also interesting. Okay, let's see here. And the queen is unprotected. Queen is definitely unprotected. But I just want to get my queen to d5 somehow, for some reason. Okay, this. And the queen looks trapped, to be honest. The queen looks pretty trapped. What else going on here? The rook even looks trapped. Like, imagine if I just traded queens here or something, and then the rook even has potential of getting trapped if a pawn came to f3. I'm actually completely clueless in this puzzle. I don't even know where to start. There are literally no targets for me to. Only thing I have is some trapped pieces and an unprotected queen and an open king. I'm actually very tempted to play queen f3. This trade actually looks really good. Because then my pawns are taking care of his pawns, and these pawns are really powerful here. Like if queen f3, the queen can't even go to h4 because I have g3, pawn g3. And then I'm still forcing the trade. And then after that, these queenside passers are dangerous as heck. And this rook is really just, what the heck is it doing? It's also a little bit sketchy for me, to be honest. But whatever. Because queen f3 takes, rook e2 check, king somewhere. I don't know. But I feel like at an advanced level, these queenside passers should win in that queen trade endgame. That's just my feeling. I don't see any other targets at all. Like rook d7 is a very natural move. Then let's say rook e2. Oh, and then okay, and then queen d5 check, king h8, then I sack on h7 maybe. Takes, check with the other one. No. Ah, after queen comes to d5 with check, it's actually guarding g2. So check this out. If like rook d7, if he plays rook e2, I have queen d5 check guarding g2. And then if king h8, I have like rook b7 or even rook h7 sacks, but probably rook b7. And then that is like devastating shit. So rook d7. Now there's a very serious threat of rook b7 after that. And there's no checks or anything. Maybe he plays, no, there's no f4 because I take the rook on e4. Rook d7 is just very deadly to setting up rook b7. There's no rook f7 or anything. I think it's game. Yeah, check guards d2. And now I was considering either rook b7 or rook takes h7. I think rook b7 is just a very easy finish. Rook h7, king takes, Rook check doesn't really do anything. Yeah, let's go with it. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm actually happy that I got this. That was a hard one for me. Fuck. These quiet moves are hard, man, for me. Shit. The other way I was thinking was Queen F3. I just want to evaluate that. I think this should also give me a better endgame. I'll check it with the engine if I have that possibility. It's not giving me engine analysis. It's okay. I wonder if there's any comments about this. One comment. No. I just figured that this should be an okay. Okay, take care, Ash. Yeah, I'm actually curious why Queen F3 is not good, because that means my evaluation might be a little bit fucked up. So I was thinking something like this, and I was thinking here. I know this pressure is there, but the queen side majority is pretty powerful as well. I don't know what to make of this. But I guess something like black is definitely getting some pressure on my king, so it might not be any good. Okay. Alright, where are we at here? Gotta stick this out for 10 more minutes to make it to half an hour. Okay, so we got a little bit of a target here, a little bit of a target here. These are focal points for like a mating attack, especially if I could get rid of the bishop. We've got an unprotected rook here. We've got some back rank issues because that bishop is on c8. But this is a pin on my knight to the queen. This is there. Dynamically, yeah. I think I agree with you. After looking like just black pieces hovering around my king, I think I agree with you, Ashton. So immediately my instinct is to play some shit like this. Bishop h6, just because there's a power balance square kind of like with two attackers and two defenders on g7. And I want to do something there. But I just want to make a... Okay, so this is also a thing. Maybe this give me a move. Okay, now let's start looking at stuff. If I took the bishop, queen would take and is still guarding g7, and I don't see a way to kick out the queen there. So bishop h6, I'm trying to take on g7. And but it doesn't do much because he just takes the bishop. The other interesting thing is if I could distract the queen, but okay, how do I do this? Another interesting one possibility is like knight takes here, which doesn't do shit probably. How can I distract the queen? Like if rook e8, just rook takes. Like I'm even considering rook c7. Just like I would do anything to distract that queen at this moment. Although it doesn't do much, just queen b6 maybe. But like let's say if you took, then I take the bishop. I think that is very, very, very deadly. Yeah, that would be game over. So rook c7 is actually a cool idea, and then queen b6, and that didn't achieve much. What if like bishop e6 even, you know? Bishop e6 is really cool. I just want to disrupt that connection. Then if pawn takes, bishop should be game over. Too much pressure. And there's no queen takes e6. And after bishop e6, he has to seriously consider how the heck he's going to deal with bishop takes bishop. The only thing I don't like is after bishop e6, you can run with the bishop somewhere, like bishop to let's say bishop takes b2. Then maybe like bishop h6. No, yeah, I don't like that. Rook bishop e6, then bishop takes b2. I don't know how to continue with that there. But then the question is, why not just rook e6? I think rook e6 should work. Same idea, more forcing. Just like rook e6, f takes, then bishop takes bishop is just too much pressure on g7 square. There's no way to deal with that. Rook e6, bishop takes, yeah, takes that. Yeah, this is definitely the answer. So it's the same idea, but it was just like it was more palatable to sacrifice this rather than the rook. But it's the same idea, because I think this is just not forcing enough. Because I think this and I didn't see a way to continue here. Like, and then it's like I'm just trading off pieces to like deal with my failed sacrifice. I'm not sure, but okay. 5 more minutes to make it to half an hour. Two attackers, two defenders on this knight, so that's a power balance square. This is also a thing, but I'm in check. And I have a choice of whether to. No, I don't even have. I have to go here. So why is this a puzzle? So let's deal with that first. Okay. Still don't have a choice, just have to take this. And this is where we end up. White is up material. And black doesn't even have much in the way of threats. Although it's not easy to say bishop. Because next move the king will move, and then the knight is free to come into f4 or something. I like queen c4 because then rook e4 next move saves things. Yeah, I like queen c4. I think it just holds everything together. Like, for example, I mean, pawn can't go down because I take with the bishop. And then king moves, let's say, then I have, well, the point is that I always have rook e4. Oh no, but what am I saying? Queen c4, he just takes the bishop. Queen takes bishop. No, so this is kind of hard to deal with. That attack on my bishop is hard to deal with. I'm thinking just bishop f2, and then after king go h8 or something, then I have queen c4. Because I have to cover the f4 square from the knight. But it's purely passive. Ah, you know what's cool is if I play c4. Because at the end of it, if he takes on e3 and we trade queens, then I have rook to e4, forking the knights at the end of that. But it's a bit sketchy because the f pawn is so far advanced. Because then there's f2, and I'm dead. Shit. Anyway, so I like just I'm just gonna do a purely defensive move. Yeah, that's the answer. What the fuck? My idea was like if he plays king h8 or something, then I have queen c4. I'm thinking just I have to guard f4 square somehow, and if b5 or something, I have rook e4. I hope it could be coming elsewhere, but that's just my defense. Holding things together, man. I just want to be able to play rook e4 somehow. And that's I finished the half an hour, I guess. What is the line they're giving? They're giving this bishop f2a. Let's check the comments. It says yeah, anyways. Okay. It's cool. I put it on hard mode and 1948 rated puzzles. I put it on hard mode and I managed to solve a few of them, so I'm okay with that. That's cool. Let's end it there. Awesome. See you guys.